Windows and doors will be bolted. Tonight, something haunts the dark.
Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the harmonious frequencies of the mighty Empire of Onion, and this is Darkest Dungeon. Well, we've got the miserable dark. As one man put it, something ain't right with them shadows moving and twisting as they do. Residents are advised to stay indoors until daybreak. All stress relief activities less effective. I think this is the first time I've seen this. I don't remember ever seeing it before, at least. Bernie Ayres was distracted, misplaced a trinket. Recovered stress, though, so that's good. Bleeding pendant, that's not that bad. I think that's one of the least rare trinkets, most common. Flagellation, recovered stress. New quirk, witness. Okay. Will not take part in prayer activity. That's not as bad as some of the other restrictive quirks. But she recovered stress also. We did successfully treat both diseases that By God had. Phosphorier is thirsting, drank. We came back with, I think, 13 vials of blood, so that's pretty positive. Musard is a champion, and Dismas is now a legend. I wasn't sure if he had leveled up or not, but clearly he did, and that's good. Musard was level 4, and so that's a big improvement now. Yeah, went and retrieved some blood. It was very successful. I was pretty pleased with the way that it turned out. We've got a couple of level 3 flagellants here I'm not interested in. So who do we have who is... Dubosc almost died. He almost completely died in the courtyard. And it was really had me on edge. Anti, Nocturnal, Hylomania. Okay, but she's cursed. Montague is cursed. Oh, I see. This plus 20 stress when idle in town for a week probably ought to go. It's a locked quirk, though. I was thinking somebody else has that quirk. Is it Phosphorier? Yeah. And it's not locked. So maybe we go ahead and get rid of that. We have quite a lot of money. We came back pretty successfully from the courtyard with an antiquarian, so that was very positive. Dubosc is cursed. He doesn't have any... Yes, he does. Will never drink. So once again, that's not that bad. I think since he's bloodthirsty, putting him into the penance hall might be a bad move. Let's put him in the transept here and see if that's enough to treat all of his stress. Dismas, he shouldn't need... he shouldn't need that much stress relief. Let me check really quickly. What's it say? 24? I think that's pretty negligible, if I'm entirely honest. Montague is going to get worse if he doesn't go and do something else, so we'll have him treated. And since it's less effective automatically, then maybe it would be worth it to throw somebody like Dismas in here to get treated. It's 1,500 gold. I think we'll wait. I think if we have people to upgrade, I would regret spending that bit. So let's not do that. There's probably other negative quirks that I would need to get rid of as well. Thinking about it, we have Papon here. It was a 3. Bodarel is a 3. I was thinking we had... No, it was only 2 3s, and then 3 4s. We've got Trelli, Cambrai. Only one flagellant will go at a time, so if we take a flagellant group, it'll have to be Papon. There are no groups that combine flagellants and shield breakers, so we don't have the option for that combination. But I do want to get Papon out there, and probably Bodarel. We'll try to get them leveled up a little bit. If we were to go into here, for the Ancestor's Relics, we get Lost and Found, which I think gives you 1 free weapon and equipment upgrade or something like that. I can't remember for sure. We've got 233 crests. Is there nothing that we could build? We could do the Puppet Theater. Idle stress relief in town increased by 10 per week. So if they're just sitting around not doing anything, they get stress relief. I would really like to have the Granary. Increase healing when eating. I don't know if that counts with hunger checks. But we would also need 67 more crests to do the cartographer's camp, which increases the benefit of torchlight, and I need all of these things. But maybe we save up for the cartographer's camp. Get that first for the torchlight. Maybe that's what we do. Okay. I wanted to at least check, though, and see. Alright, so we're headed into the cove. Let's keep that in mind. Gather 3 relics, so we don't want to take an antiquarian because we're not going to bring back... Or we're going to take up 3 slots with relics. Arguably, though, if we take the antiquarian, our stacks will be more valuable because we'll be able to fit more money in each stack or whatever, so I guess it doesn't really make a difference. But the cove, Blight will be very effective, so I could consider taking them in. I definitely want Bounty Hunter and Flagellant, if at all possible, though. So let's take a look at what I can put together. Okay, so we have Knight of the Hunt here. It's a little bit of a tricky crew. This guy will be our healer, then. So let's see what they can do. This heals 40% max HP, and then for self, heals as well. This Reclaim heals 3 points a round for 3 rounds, and then bleed self 4 points a round for 3 rounds. I'm interested in that. I think instead of Endure, we might want that. Suffer self, reduces stress, increase to death blow resistance, transfers blight and bleed, clears marked targets and things. That's pretty good. Sanguinate. So this attacks an enemy and then heals himself. This heals other people and himself. I think we'll stick with these, and then he can attack anybody on any place. I could just make him, let me make sure, yeah, he can use those in any position. I could just make him a total healer, right? He only helps out our own people, but I don't think that that's going to help us out the most, ironically. It's 5, that's 4. So arguably I could take this away. I'm trying to see. Yeah, the Houndmaster, and all these people do bleed too, and bleed is not very effective in the Cove. I could further increase their bleed skills through trinkets and things like that, which I may do. See, is everybody... Yeah, he's 5 and 5s, 3 and 4s, 5 and 5s, so we're all maxed out on abilities and things. Okay, so he can remove disease, heal himself, reduce stress, or increase stress for whatever reason. And then I think this is going to be the skill combination we use at first. If it doesn't seem to be working out, or we start getting super stressed, then I'll bring this in, and he can stress relief himself, as we saw. Okay, so bleed resist, blight resist, increase to max HP. Reduces healing skills, so I don't want that. Increases healing skills, but reduces bleed skill chance. Increase to max HP. So this prevents him from getting dots once his health is low, which is pretty important. But if we were going to take something that would increase his bleeding skills, I think that would help us out a little bit more. Yeah, increase to bleed resist and stuff. So we'll take that. Theon, you don't have to have bleed skills selected, okay? And now, he can be in either of these 2 positions, so if we did the Duelist Advance point-blank shot, that would be fine. We could go with this pistol shot so that when he is in this position, it doesn't matter. Or we could take Wicked Slice instead, but I like the pistol shot because it can get in that back line. And that's not something that we have a lot of access to. So like Finish Him he can use, Collect Bounty he can use, Come Hither and Flashbang are both useful from this position. Caltrops he can use, but his bleed skill is going to be negligible. Let's take this for the reduce protection on enemies, because they have the fish people that do guard their friends. So we want to be rid of that. We may want to take Wound Care. He's got it. He's got Bandit Sense and Encourage. He's got Wound Care as well. Therapy Dog for stress. Man's Best Friend is for self only. Hound's Watch reduces surprise and prevents ambush. This does the same for the same time cost. Okay, so we may still though want to get him Encourage. and wound care for him. Let's do that. So at the survivalist, Harcourt, you're going to get encourage here. You know, we could spend a couple of crests to make this cheaper. Let's do. Okay, so Harcourt now has encourage. And then we wanted to give... Oop, past him. Baudril. Oh, hello. There we go. Wound care. Magical. Okay, make sure we're going to the right place. And we need trinkets. So, things that boost his ranged abilities. See, this increases his bleed skill chance by an insane amount, 40%. And crit melee skills. Increased to dodge and speed, but reduced accuracy for ranged skills. The trap disarm might be important too, but I think all three of these guys are good at traps already. Maybe we do take his bleed skill, even instead of duelist advance, and give him that big bonus to it. The damage versus marked is going to be synergist with these other two as well, so we want to keep that for sure. Yeah, his base is 140, and then with the plus 40, it would be 180, which is insane. This activates Riposte, though, and I like this 20% damage to buff, so maybe we'll do this then. No, because point blank shot is what moves him back from duelist advance, and that's going to be important. We could even do like this, or grape shot blast as well, which he could only use from this position, but he won't be moving around like I was planning on having him do before. Okay, this is how we'll do. So he has reduced accuracy for ranged skills, but he's still going to be pretty shooty, I would say. Alright, stress heal while camping, that is going to be important this time. Speed and dodge is fine. Yes, we'll take that. And then I arranged his skills already. Harcourt, you're going to get your fancy Crimson Curse. 1. And then Scouting and Trap Disarm. That's the low torch level scouting. I think that'll be okay. Or we could see if there's a better one of these. The reduced stress if he has Crimson Curse would be pretty useful, but he's already our highest resolve level character. We could give him the increase to crit with Crimson Curse. I don't like that wasting one. It feels too scary to me. So is it worth it though? Do we want scouting chance or do we want more crit and dodge if in Bloodlust? So that's very situational, right? He's not wasting or anything like that. He's not craving. I mean, I could even argue just for delayed curse cravings. I think that's probably going to be fine. Because this already, yeah, range skill, accuracy, increased distress skills while camping. So that therapy dog is going to be extra useful. Increase to healing skills, reduce stun resist, reduce debuff resist, increase to damage and crit versus bleeding. So that reduces protection by 30%. This is only 18. But I guess the versatility of having them being able to either target is going to be fine. So we'll lick wounds in case he needs to heal himself, which is buffed. And that way he can focus on healing these two or himself, and himself more or less. And I think we're ready. This is the correct place, right? Cove, medium, veteran, level 3. It looks like it. So we'll take those. I need to remember to use the dog traits, for real. We'll take 3 of them, probably. Nope, 4 is plenty. Actually, yeah, at least a stack. And those. Oh, keys. I may even put keys here, like that. Something similar in order of value, at least in my mind. 3 bloods for 2 dudes. Okay, I think that's it now. 45% scouting chance, it's pretty good. Let's cross our fingers.
Recover these lost shipments of rarities, that we may prevent them from falling into even less scrupulous hands.
I'm not sure how I completely missed that he was wasting, but He's good now. Okay, heirlooms. Yeah, we're supposed to be gathering relics, so... Okay. Filling up our inventory is not going to be very helpful, but... I mean, why not do what we can on our way in, and then throw away stuff we don't want later? He's already wounded, so we'll just eat. Oh wait, did I bring the whistle? No, okay. So I don't need to worry about the light level. And in fact, having a higher light level is going to help us more with the scouting, since he doesn't have the whistle. Did we get rid of our last medicinal herbs? We might as well. Let's open up a spot. It's what we brought them for anyways, was this exact purpose. We're going to toss the jade. Or citrine, sorry, yeah, you guys know. You guys saw what I did, and it wasn't what I said I was going to do. Here's one. Don't you dare stress wave me. I don't like it. No, don't do it. I'm telling it. It's not kind. Alright, so let's do this. Oh, I should have revealed some of these men, but it's alright. We'll punish. Okay, he's bleeding, and he debuffs them for their bleed resistance as well. So I should have whistled him. That was a terrible move. I can't believe that I didn't. Let's mark him for death. It would have been far more effective to have him do it because his debuff is way higher. Okay, critted and bleeding. 8 damage per round for 5 rounds? Are you serious? You can't be serious. And now he's had his damage buffed. This is a tragedy. They're all bleeding, though, amazingly. And he's had his damage buff now. We need to kill this guy right now. 20 damage is exceptional. Let's focus. Good. Bleeding again. So he's at 10 and 9, so he's dead. We're going to rain sorrows on these poor fools. 7 and 7, so they're dead also. No, he's gonna live with 2 health. Unless I did that.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
I will. Oh, ooh. Yeah, I should have healed, I should have cured his bleeding last time. And I failed.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Yeah, he's selected. You're gonna need some more. Okay. I know we just spent a whole bunch of crests, but we're gonna take those. And then we will open this, drop jades. I feel like there's other things that I could probably drop that would be better, because this is 750 already. This is 750 as well. If I drop this, we might find twice as many of these as we find as this, and it would be the same value that way. But we might not. We might find twice as many of these, so it's always a gamble. I can't drop bandages because we could... Oh, my face mouth doesn't work well. Okay, let's toss that. Clearly we need the bandages, is what I was trying to get out. Okay, wonderful. None of these are quest items though, so that's a little bit sad. Already a food check? Rough. He's eaten some food too already, so that's kind of good. Okay, burnt. Stacked. Fortune... Did he say fortune smirks, at least? I didn't pay attention. This again? Why? We're gonna try focus on this guy, and I'm gonna try to do it right this time. You're gonna whistle him. Yeah. That didn't seem to do a lot of damage to his protection. Minus 30? Did he really have 50 protection? Dodged. Of all the terrible things to have happened. Okay, bleeding. At least we got one. Ugh. Come on. Ugh. Can't resist. It's fine. We'll have to put up with it for now. Maybe I needed more than a stack. of bandages. Okay, he's taking 10 damage in bleeding, so that's good. Nope, you're gonna rush. Beautiful. Alright, so he's dead. You can't hit anybody, though. The best you could do... Well, no, you have finish him, which I forgot about. And probably ought to change out for something else, because it doesn't make a ton of sense. Just shoot him.
Continue the onslaught.
I will.
Destroy them all.
That's the plan. I should have bandaged him again, and I forgot to do it again.
Eradicated.
At least he didn't have to take more damage, though. Nice! We did find an emerald. Worry stone. Increased virtue chance, reduce stress, reduce speed. That's really good, actually. I like that a lot, to be completely honest. We just don't have room for it, though. I don't want to eat all of our food right now. We haven't even camped yet. We're still going to have more hunger checks. Do I throw away the dog treats that I never use? Is that the answer? You're going to use that. Oh, man. Because we already have enough emeralds to save. I don't want to drink all the holy water because it doesn't make sense. I don't see much of a choice but to drop the dog treats, if I'm honest. Greatly increases the hound's vigor for a short time. The problem I have with it is that I've basically never used them, and I really want to see what they do. But I'll forget every time. Just like I forget to use bandages, which is stupid. Okay, Worry Stone. You seem awesome, but sadly I probably won't ever use you. We'll come back for this if we have room at the end. I probably ought not to open this. It has a map. That's wonderful. So I'm glad that I opened it then. How are we looking like? Quest location. And no others. So we'll head straight there. Get that in our inventory so I don't have to worry about throwing things out later. Torch up for the battle. Oh, wow. I don't like having two of these guys here and not being able to hit them both at the same time. What if we were to reclaim one of our own? No, we need to get rid of these guys as fast as possible. So he's taking 5. We'll rush him. Nice.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
I think that was at bonus damage versus bleeding or something like that. He is unholy, okay. He's not human. Which is a little odd, but I suppose it makes sense. Nice.
Their formation is broken.
Those guys are the worst when they explode.
Offensive.
Oh, I'm kind of sad that he dodged, because he hasn't taken damage this whole time. And his entire ability to heal any of us is based on him taking damage. He resisted his own bleeding effect.
Obliterated.
Oh, man. That's amazing. Oh, wow. Okay. We're going to drop him. I should have replaced these with the busts, now that I think about it. I'll do it next time. Okay, wow. That's interesting. 110, 90, 120. We've got 23 and 22, so if you would be so kind. Nice. I couldn't figure out what that was. It's him healing. We could start getting rid of shovels by opening this, but we don't have any room for the treasure is the only problem. Nice. I'm really glad we had that bandage. That alone is worth it to open it.
Only the strength to follow it.
I think we'll leave the rest. So that was pretty good. And then I think what we're going to do is replace the torches.
May we find victory.
For those, so we don't have to drop any real treasure. This was an empty room. What was this? An egg sack, I think? I'm pretty sure. And then we have that room with treasure, which will be important in the future. Okay, so the other quest location's got to be in the end here somewhere. A little bit of gold, nice. We're almost to the cap though. B50. Okay, 25, that's even better.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
And by even better, I mean it's fine because it fits inside this stack without going over. Alright, you. Let's harry the hounds.
Relics.
So this man has a very high protection level, but they don't do that much damage to us. Like, they're not that big of a threat, arguably. I think the rest of these guys can kill this man without the help of that, like, 1 damage or whatever. There we go. He's dead now. Yeah. And then you could even whistle this one, or do we want to just attack him? There we go. Glorious. No, don't wave my stress. Nice dodge. Dead.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Yeah, dots are the best thing against these guys, because otherwise it's just a real pain trying to kill them. No, don't stress wave me. I don't like it. Nice dodge. I like it. Go ahead and reclaim this man. Or restore, whatever it's called. You know, it is reclaim. That's good. Sure.
A devastating blow.
Nice. It's usually not easy to do much damage to those guys, like I was saying. Okay. We'll take all of these things.
Success so clearly in view.
Yep.
Or is it
Oh.
merely a trick of the light?
I said I was going to do that next time, and I almost lied to you guys. I know I do not ever lie on purpose. There we go. Do we want to harry? I think the most bleeding we can do at once, the better.
Impressive.
And plus it hits this hidden man. Damage him, please. Oh, he's at 8 of 9. It's so gross. We're gonna grape shot blast these guys. Never mind. He passed his turn like a fool. So we had to waste damage with somebody else. What a pain. You hush. Craving is the worst. It's really bad, actually. Okay, I don't even care. He actually needs some damage done to him. He's not taking hardly any at all. Go ahead and heal this man. He's never gonna bleed himself, apparently. For some reason, he's impervious to his own damage. We'll rush this one, actually. Try to get him bleeding. Okay, now will you grape shot blast, please? Thank you. I appreciate your vigor.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
It almost feels like the key and shovels are irrelevant, but maybe I need not to toss them out. Anti-venom. I'm sorry, buddy. We haven't used you a single time so far. Okay. Useless to me. How are we looking now? You're at 27. You've only got a 50% chance, though. 38 with a 90. Nice. Okay, healed. Good. Everything's looking really good so far. We'll probably camp in this room, right? It's an empty room. We've got 5 rooms to go. We should probably go to the next room, if I'm honest. And I just burnt a torch, which is kind of sad, but... No, a trap! I was thinking how weird would it be for a trap to be there, but it was. That's incredible. Let's see what's in this room now. This crossroads. It's our final glorious item. Let's camp.
Gathered close.
Do we feast? Minus 10? Stress?
Uneasy
Wow, really? So because, man, craving is the worst. I had never put it together that this is the state the people are in when they're causing the most problems. But it most assuredly is. It almost makes it worth it to shift them over to Bloodlust when they get to this point. I'm not even going to have him watch out for us because I don't trust him. So we'll do the Hound's Watch. Will you encourage him, please? And see if that helps? Reduce the chance the party is surprised? Okay, that did help. Do you want to... Let's see, you can heal. That's for self only, my bad. For some reason I really thought that that was... And this is self only. All of his stuff is just for himself. Which is kind of interesting. Do you want to encourage him back? 20? He's at 37. Encourage him then. Luck, love, and long life, or whatever he said. Okay, therapy dog for everybody. Good. Okay, and then we've got one time which he could give himself stress, but that seems insane, so let's not do that. I don't remember that he has any sort of good thing that would happen if he had a bunch of stress.
The match is struck.
I don't think he's...
A blazing star is born.
I don't even think that he's partial to, like, virtue chances or whatever. I don't think he's more likely for it or anything. I could be wrong about that. Could be totally wrong. Nice,
Handsome
man.
reward for a task well performed.
This is really good, actually. That was a lot of money. Nice stack there, the emeralds. Let's drop this food. We use a shovel here.
Another mariner.
And another misfortune. That's right. Okay, we'll see what's in here. Nothing. I can't say that was a waste, because a little bit of food and emerald and gold. It's pretty good treasure in that pack. Shovels aren't that important. Burn it.
Wealth beyond measure.
Yeah. It always cracks me up when he says that when it's just a torch. It's like, no, it isn't beyond measure. Alright, let's harry him. Get him, boys. 2 of them bleeding. Are we gonna reclaim him first? No, let's stack. Let's stack bloods. Stack bodies, boys. He's gonna die in 2 turns. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. 86, 7 to 15, 17%. 86, 7 to 15, 15%. So this does have a higher chance to crit then. He's not quite going to be dead. I don't want him to have a turn this round though. He dodged, so I have no choice. He's going to have a turn this round. Okay. Actually, if y'all could focus this guy, I wouldn't even be mad. Because he hasn't taken hardly any damage this whole round. That's not nice. I don't like that at all. Nice dodge. I do appreciate that quite a lot. You want to blast him? Baja Blast? Let's hit this man, actually. Nice. They're all going to die now. Which is probably the best. Good. Perfect. Oh my gosh. They're seriously all going to die now. I wish it could be his turn before his turn. Oh. My wish is their command.
The slow death, unforeseen.
We'll take all of those.
Unforgiving.
Do you really have to be almost dead? I would rather you weren't. Oh, it is a battle. I thought it was nothing at first. I was too hasty. Can we stack restoration? We can. I like it. No, we'll target whistle him. Reduce that protection from 50 to 20. And then you're going to start whacking. It's not a blast, but it's going to have to do. You can actually pistol shot from that range. It's a lot of damage. And we need as much as we can get. Okay. That's not good for him. He can't use his attacks from there. So we're going to have to move somebody. No, not him. You've got this perfectly good flagellant who loves being destroyed, and you guys go for the people who are, oh, you resisted the bleeding. That's very good. I should have pistol shot him, but I'm dumb. I probably should have restored him too, but I think we will have to move back, because otherwise he's not going to be able to do anything. Oh, we could have waited for him to get spearfished, but obviously he dodged. 19, that's beautiful. He's going to live with 2 health. Okay, they can swap places, that's perfectly fine. Okay. Yep.
Mortality clarified.
He resisted the bleeding again. That blows my mind. I had no idea his resistances were that high. But that's pretty wild. We're gonna go ahead and restore over here. Yeah, there we go. Now he's bleeding. I think we'll even lick wounds as added bonus there. Because he's dead. I need for him to die before he will be able to do anything. Let's take a shot. I guess he could target whistle these guys, but it doesn't help us that much. Oh, they're just gonna be swapping places. Dodged, good. Okay. Yeah, we'll target whistle this man, because he has the most health. So that way we can do the most damage to him.
Their cursed champion falls.
Come on up, boys. The water is miserable. Oh, dodged, really? Why are you like this? Why do you allow these people to live?
Annihilated.
When I need them dead so terribly. Good job. Everybody but you. No, I'm just kidding. He hasn't done a horrible job. It's just not as good.
That overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Ah. I'm using these on the next battle. I don't care what it is. I feel like we could do worse than to get rid of these. Somebody, he's bleeding for 12. That's a lot. Okay, we'll leave the crests then. I'll need them, but we can get them later. Did I want to use a thing on him before he takes one more? Because he's down to 12. And we still have this treasure to go find. This removes a negative quirk, right? So he's only got 2. He's got 3, 2 locked. He's got 2 only. He's got 4, 3 locked. So I think we have him open this. Is it not? Am I thinking... Oh, it's holy water, isn't it? My bad, it's medicinal herbs. There's still a 50% chance of stress heal, and a chance that he will be stressed by it. Nothing. Okay. That was the other chance. It's 50% stress heal, 50% 25 stress. And then... No. It's a 50% chance of a 50 stress heal, 25% chance of a 20 stress, and then 25% chance of nothing. There. You guys could read it for yourselves on the website, but I've just told you. So that you don't have to worry about it. Just in case, any bad guys. Wow, really? Okay. Oh no. We only had 2 food there.
Gnawing hunger sets in, turning the body against itself, weakening the mind.
We just need to get through 3 more hallways, though. Yeah, I had to give him blood. Oh no! At least he dodged. Oh man. The game's really making a lot of rolls. It was stuttering the last 3 sections of hallway here. Let's snuff this out before we load up the treasure chest for this time. It might already be loaded with whatever treasure it contains, just because we already came across it once. I don't know how that works exactly. Okay, that all stacked. We didn't have to get rid of anything else. We're actually carrying home a lot less treasure than possible because of these extra items that we didn't actually use up. And yeah, I expected there to be another battle in that last hallway. Or that last room, I mean, at least. I wasn't sure about the hallway. We can sell this, probably. I think this is our 3rd one. Well, we got 6 deeds. 6,000 plus 7,000 gold. That's not that much. Almost covers our expenses. And then 6 busts, which is pretty good. 2 portraits. We got a lot of XP. Not quite level 4, but just about any mission from here on out will tip them over. So that's good. See, Paranormania. Obsessed with paranormal. We'll have to get rid of that Warren's Explorer. There we go. and anemic, minus 10% bleed resist. That's it for this episode. If you want to catch another one, be sure to subscribe. Consider supporting my channel through the Patreon link down in the video description, and feel free to check out any of my other videos or playlists that you might be interested in. I thank you so much for all the time that you spend on my channel, and I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.